I'm here with the bronze medal winner at the World Junior Championship for the blind and visually impaired, Mirko Eichstaedt. Mirko, how was the tournament for you? Are you happy with your bronze medal or sad at missing out on gold or silver?
Yeah, in the end, the bronze medal is okay for me. But of course, when you're at the top of the tournament, sometime you prefer the first place. But yeah, you have to win against good players then. And yeah, I lost against Sundaria, and so I'm happy with at least becoming the third place.
So how was the tournament going for you at the start? I think you were playing really well. You were 5 out of 6, half point ahead of the pack. You were in good form.
Yeah, the games. I don't think that I played that well, but at the end, 5 out of 6 was pretty good for the beginning. But I think the game against Ayan.
Yeah, you were
After I checked it, I think that I could have won at some point, but we both had very very little time at that point, and yeah, so I didn't see it, and yes, so I thought that it was very important to win the next game, and yeah, the I think I played very poorly against Sundaria, and yeah,
Yeah,
that's how it is.
Yes, sure. Is this your first medal at World Juniors, or you won before as well?
Yeah, at the last times at the World Championship of the Youth, I also had the bronze medal. At this time, Dimic won and Tchaikovsky was second, and I
Or you were
played third, and yeah.
So this is your second bronze medal that you have
Yes.
won. You're clearly a very strong player. Your rating is 2190, one of, I would say, the top players in visually impaired chess. So we would like to know more about you. Can you tell us how did your chess begin and how did you take your initial steps?
Yes, the beginning was when my grandfather trained me with chess. It was there mostly that he wasn't so that he couldn't win or something like that so much, and with a little boy you search for some things that you can do instead, and so he showed me how to play chess, and yeah, I thought it was a very interesting game, and I don't know I don't know the English word für Verein. And I come in a Verein at first class, and yes, there I had some trainer at some coaches who trained with me, and 2 other people who had an equal rating at that time at our place, and we also played in the youth at the team, and yes, so we pushed us even further, and yeah, after some time I also learned that you can play in the DBSB. It's the German.
It's your club, yeah. This
yes,
what you're wearing.
Club, and yes, so I learned that there are other good blind and visually impaired people like me who play, and yeah, I think I've talked with Ludwig Beutelhoff and Mr. Lucke, and yeah, I've come to come to ChessBase and yeah, yeah.
That has been your journey, sort of. Can you tell us a bit about your visual impairment? What is it that you suffer from? Is it from birth, or did it happen later?
Yes, when I was 2 or 3 years, my left eye went blind because the doctors didn't notice an illness. It's far ahead, and yeah, so we couldn't do anything. But the general illness I had was called Octopus colobom in Germany, and it could be that you can see 99% or that you can see 1% with that illness, and I had a rather large influence, and so I can only see about 10%.
Okay, and so how did you improve at chess? What were some of the techniques you used? Because you cannot see much, you have to, material is not so easy to access.
Yes, at the beginning I had some coaches who trained me, and the good thing is that I can read at the laptop when you make the the numbers and something like that a bit larger, and so I can work with that, but I don't but I can't work with chess books so good, and yes, so therefore I had the coach who could tell me what it is, and yeah, but I think that now with when you can get so many games with ChessBase, that you can work with the games very good, so that you can check how the best people in the world play, and you can check what you will play.
Right, right. And how is your working with Wilfred? Are you working since many years or just recently? Your coach?
I work with him, I think so. It's I think that I worked with him for from the time I joined DBSB, and so it must be over 5 years now. So.
Okay, so a long time. And
Yeah.
how has he been helping you? Has he been a big support to your chess?
Yeah, I think he does. He's a type who prepares you very thoroughly, and I think in most games I need it. So I don't only get some moves or that. So we go through in the game, and we maybe play what could happen in the game, and we play some variants
Yes.
to train when we prepare, and yeah, I think he's a very good help to me.
Wonderful. And you are now, say, around 2190. What's your aim in chess? Are you a full-time chess player, or you do something else as well?
No, I study mathematics, and I don't think that I'm able to play chess at full-time base, but but it's surely my most important hobby.
So you would continue playing, but you would have something else that you would also work on.
Yes.
Wonderful. And what is your next tournament that you will play?
The next tournament is the national championship from the blind and visually impaired people in Germany in some weeks.
Okay. And finally, we want to ask you one question. If there was something that you wanted to be included in blind chess, some changes that should be brought in, what would you recommend? You might have thought about it, yeah, at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that I think it's I should be better included by but I would prefer if the blind and visually impaired chess community could get bigger. I think that with 18 players it was a nice tournament, but it would be great if there are more youth in the chess.
You would like more participation
Yeah.
and more people coming in.
Yeah.
Okay, Mirko, thank you so much for talking to us, and we wish you good luck in your future events.
Thank you.